Hi, I'm Midge Shoemaker, and today is day 60 of my doing 100 days of YouTube videos and celebrating myself. So, yay for day 60. I think it's been a day since I've posted a video, which is not so good, but I have still been celebrating myself. I've just not been doing my videos. Um, anyway, so today, for day 60, or for day 60, whatever, I chose to celebrate having compassion because I'm learning to have compassion for myself, and I think I have compassion for other people. Um, just compassion for what people are going through, compassion for myself, which I think allows me to just be more gentle, more understanding, more compassionate, just nicer to people overall, which I, I like being feeling like I'm compassionate to people. I wish I had more to say on that because I'm like, okay, I'm compassionate, I'm nice, I'm understanding, sympathetic. I've always been one of those people that's been that way. Most of my life, I've had people. That's why I think I was told that I was a peacemaker growing up because I could put myself in someone else's shoes. I could listen. I could be empathetic, sympathetic. I could try to understand what they were saying. I could try to help other people understand, to try to, make everybody get along. Um, Not really that much of a peacemaker anymore. Not that I cause problems, but I have compassion for people that I know are struggling, and I'm learning to have compassion for myself and my struggles, my challenges, my daily challenges in my life. And I think just being understanding of what's going on with myself and my situation helps me have more compassion um, and more patience with myself. And in doing that with myself, I do it with other people. And I find it's very interesting how as I learn to be certain ways with myself or recognize certain character traits in myself and I start applying them to myself, it makes it easier to apply them to other people. But I think in this case, I find myself being compassionate towards other people, and then I have to remember that I can apply the same thing to myself. Just like, being a friend, I can be friends to other people. I'm like, oh yeah, I can be a friend to myself too. So it's just kind of a matter of um, remembering to use it on myself. And the interesting thing is I use it on myself, I think it increases, and I have more compassion for other people and more understanding, more tolerance. All of those things, they all kind of just flow together, go together. They're kind of like hard to separate, really. I don't know how to separate it. Like I say, compassion comes with compassion, understanding, sympathy, empathy. They all just kind of go together, kind of roll into one. So anyway, I might use them all over again just because I might run out of things to say. I don't know. I keep thinking I'll run out of things to celebrate, and I'm on day 60. I have 40 days to go, and I've still come up with something different every single day. Although I do think I did courage twice on accident, but kind of the second time I was talking about bravery and couldn't separate the two. So I think the second one was brave and the first one was courage. But this is just compassion, and I'm having compassion for myself because I kind of didn't skip a day of celebrating. I just skipped a day of doing videos. So I apologize, this video is a little later than the other ones, but I'm still doing my videos. I'm still determined to do my videos. I'm just also having compassion for my situation because um, I went to a class tonight. This relates. It's a self-reliance class I mentioned in a couple of other videos, and we were talking about emotions and our physical bodies and how they are related, and how we treat our physical bodies has an effect on our emotions, and our emotions can have an effect on our physical bodies. And in this case, someone mentioned something about physical bodies. Okay, that's driving me crazy. My hair. Sorry. Anyway, um, someone in the class mentioned something about our physical bodies, but they mentioned like being really tired, and that when you're really tired, it's really hard to focus on things, and it's really hard to like focus on scripture reading, focus on chores, focus on other people. It's hard to be nice. It's hard to take care of yourself when you're sleep deprived. So there's a lot of things that go with being sleep deprived. and focus in general is one of them. And being able to accomplish tasks in a regular, normal amount of time is also another thing that sleep deprivation can cause. So I don't know that I have a ton of sleep deprivation, so to speak, but I am taking medication that, to me, I feel like it drains my energy. Like I just have no energy. Um, and I know taking the medication is only temporary, but it has the same effect of being sleep deprived, where I have difficulties focusing on things, or which, of course, triggers my depression. It also gets rid of my motivation to do things, and it makes it very difficult for me to function. So just in having that class today and listening to that, it allowed me to have more compassion for myself, and the challenge of making these videos, which has become increasingly difficult since I've been taking this medication, because I just have a hard time focusing, and I'm having a hard time having energy, because I literally feel like I could just sleep 24/7 right now on this medication. Except that, of course, I have to get up to use the bathroom, and I have to eat food, and I have to drink water, and all of those things. And if I eat and drink more consistently, which I don't do, but if I would do, then I do feel better, which I am grateful for that, to recognize that. But changing that habit overnight is not something that's easily done. It's difficult to change my eating and drinking and sleeping habits. And it's even more difficult when I'm taking medication that makes me super tired, so I can't focus or think clearly. But it is giving me an opportunity to practice having compassion with myself, and recognize that it is a side effect of the medication. It is a side effect of feeling sleep deprived or lacking energy. And in taking care of myself, I can try to find ways to take care of myself so that I can pseudo function while I'm taking this medication. It'd be nice if I could actually function on this medication, but I don't think that's quite a possibility. So, but it also makes me extremely grateful that I can still make these videos, but it is interfering with my focus. It really has been interfering with my focus and my motivation or desire to do things. It's making me very apathetic, to be perfectly honest, which I don't like. I don't like feeling that way. So, but I am grateful to have the compassion for myself, to recognize that this is just a temporary thing, that it's just due to the medication, and that I can still do my videos. I can still go to work, even if I can't work for as many hours. I can still have compassion for myself and attempt the best of my abilities to take care of myself while on this medication. So I am grateful for the opportunity to recognize that I have compassion, and recognize that I can use that on myself as much as I do on other people. So that is amazing as well. And I'm really wishing I'd put my hair up or something, because it's driving me crazy. Anyway, that's me and my randomness. I already did a video on randomness, so I don't have to do that again. But anyway, I am just grateful that I can celebrate having compassion for myself, and I think that's all that I can say for today about compassion. So I'm sure there's lots of other things to say about having compassion, but that's as far as my brain is going. So if you like these videos, you can hit like, subscribe, share with someone else if you think they'll like it too. And I hope you have a great day full of gratitude. Find some fun ways to celebrate yourself, and maybe do some writing.